Matea, Toheriri-Hallett.
Round one.
This is middleweight action in the round of 32 here at Dubai 2025. It's between two experienced operators who hail from Mauritius and New Zealand. The southpaw wearing red is Merven Clair, 32 years of age, part of a four-strong Mauritian boxing team. The man who has just reached for a right cross is Toheriri-Hallett, Toheriri-Hallett, 25 years of age. Tangle of feet between the orthodox and southpaw boxer, no count. Gloves wiped clean and the action resumes. But he part of a two-man New Zealand boxing team. Each of these men competed in the most recent edition of the World Championships in Tashkent 2 years ago. Merven Clair was an Olympian back in Rio, the 2019 All Africa Games gold medalist down at welterweight. Here he's competing at middleweight. So cautious start by both boxers. Right cross not too far away, that came in behind a jab from Toheriri-Hallett. Two men just saber rattling with the lead hands. Check right hook not too far away from Merven Clair as he thought to spin off the line. Scores with a flicking right jab to the body. Nice counter right hand from Merven Clair to catch the advancing Toheriri-Hallett. Right hand over the top was a scoring shot from Merven Clair. Toheriri-Hallett just taking a right jab to the body, looks to counter with a left jab downstairs of his own. Right hand lead was an effective shot from Toheriri-Hallett. Merven Clair just keeping those hands up and backing away counterclockwise. So a minute remaining in this opening round. It's been a very cagey round between two boxers who are front foot counter punchers, looking to draw that lead that they can respond to. And look at the rapidity on those lead hands. Right hand was a scoring shot from Toheriri-Hallett. Feinting and the thinking just on the edge of range, because these two speedy boxers, as Toheriri-Hallett gets through with a left jab to the body, they know that any mistake is likely to be punished in an instant by a point scoring punch. Good right hand to the body, then bringing the attack upstairs. Toheriri-Hallett. Heads coming close together in this bout between orthodox and southpaw. There's the bell to conclude the first round, a really cagey round of boxing between these two skillful, experienced operators. Now, for what it's worth, I happen to think that the man in blue just did the better, more eye-catching work over the course of the 3 minutes. Merven Clair was in the round, but I'm not sure that he's done enough to win the round. So a clean sweep of the card for Toheriri-Hallett.
Round two.
So we move into the second round. Merven Clair, in what was a competitive first 3 minutes, losing it across the board. So what can he do in terms of adaptation and a bid to try and get himself back into contention here? just been put on the end of a stiff left jab a few moments ago. Can see that he's quickened up his movements, and he now coming forwards. And in the opening round, the two men were circling one another. Toheriri-Hallett not too far away. Looping overhand left comes in from Merven Clair. And again, the counter punching and the speed in evidence from both is notable. I can tell you from my ringside position here, I'm almost eye level with the canvas. Clair getting through with a couple of right hands, but the battle for the front foot. See both men stepping on the feet of one another. There's a wonderful counter right jab from Merven Clair. Toheriri-Hallett reaching for an overhand right. That's a good antidote to the southpaw stance. And despite trying to pick up his tempo and maybe his punch output, remember Merven Clair an out-and-out counter puncher, so it's going to be very difficult for him to break what is now instinctual and get on the front foot and take it to his man. There was a good body shot slung in a few moments ago from Toheriri-Hallett. Counter left jab from Toheriri-Hallett, just disrupting the boxing stance of Merven Clair. He's reaching down for a right jab to the body, but didn't quite take his feet with him. Bit of a forearm going in there from Merven Clair. Toheriri-Hallett remaining concentrated and getting through with a counter right hand of his own. Left hand over the top just caused Merven Clair to become a little disorganized. But again, the waiting, trying to draw that lead to counter means that point scoring punches are at something of a premium. Big swing and a miss with an overhand right from Merven Clair. A little closer with that follow-up hook. Scoring right jab to the body from Merven Clair. Left hook not too far away from Toheriri-Hallett. Oh, that's a nice counter right hand from off the ropes from Toheriri-Hallett, then spun off the line counterclockwise to his right to make it a punch without reply. Merven Clair reaching for a left cross, but it's a very difficult mission, this Merven Clair, because the counter puncher from Mauritius lost the opening round unanimously in what was a cagey first 3 minutes. Did better work in the second round, but has he done enough to take the second round? Did try to pick up the punch output and increase his work rate. But when the counter punching is being ingrained and that suits his personality and his skill set and his physicality, very difficult to try and get on the front foot and take it to his opponent, but he's done it. Merven Clair has taken the second round on a 3-2 split, and I say he's done it because that means he has managed to tie up 3 cards at 19 points apiece, meaning that this final round has come down to a 3-minute shootout.
Your third and final round.
So as we move into the third and final round, this contest is on a knife edge here now. It's a cagey affair of the most cerebral order between two clever counterpunchers. Toheriri-Hallett took the opening round unanimously. Merven Clair picked up his work rate and tempo in the second round to edge it on a 3-2 split. Now, had Toheriri-Hallett taken it on a 3-2 split, as he scores with a good right hand, then he would have had the majority of scores in his favor at 2018. As it stands, he only has 2 scores in his favor of 2018, which means that Merven Clair has to convince judges 1, 4, and 5 that he is the better boxer in this third round, and then he can edge it on a 3-2 split. Now remember, any contest that goes to a 3-2 split is automatically subject to bout review, and the scorecards of the evaluator and the observer here ringside, they will be taken into account as well. So the stakes couldn't be higher as we approach the halfway stage of this 75-kilogram middleweight bout. Darting jab to the body scored by Merven Clair. Gets onto the back foot. Toheriri-Hallett scores with a reverse 1-2. Right cross to the body, left jab to the chin. Merven Clair has got to go in search of his get back, but he's put on the end of another right cross. And again, the punch output is so comparatively low because each man appears to be a natural counter puncher. That Merven Clair has got to respond here now after that passage of success, and there he did get through with a good right hook out of that southpaw stance. But the referee is saying that it was straying into rabbit punch territory. Good left hand to the body from Merven Clair. And then Toheriri-Hallett spoken to about rabbit punches straying to the rear of Merven Clair's head. So Merven Clair onto the front foot, trying to see what Toheriri-Hallett is like on the back foot, because for the most part in this contest, they have been circling one another, trying to draw a lead that they can exploit and counter. Good right hand from Toheriri-Hallett over the top, and it's untidy on the inside. Each man slinging in rabbit punches. Well within his rights to catch the disengaging Merven Clair. Toheriri-Hallett, I don't think there was a command of stop or break as Toheriri-Hallett scores with a good right hand over the top. Darting right cross to the body from Toheriri-Hallett. There was a shot in response from Merven Clair. 10-second clapper has sounded. Solid right hand landed off the ropes from Merven Clair. My goodness, what a skillful contest of counterpunching we have just witnessed in this battle between Merven Clair of Mauritius and Toheriri-Hallett of New Zealand. A very cagey, cautious display indeed. Both men accurate with their punch picking. Which way has the final round gone? Remember, Merven Clair edged the second on a 3-2 split. The second, or the final round, was boxed in a similar vein. Both men enjoyed success. Will this be subject to bout review? Very evenly contested affair. Who will be progressing through to the round of 16?
Ladies and gentlemen, on ring B, your winner by split decision. In the blue corner, representing New Zealand,
and it's Toheriri-Hallett who has prevailed on a 4-1 split. But look at the distribution of scores, because that means that Merven Clair must have edged that final round, but the distribution of scores means that it's Toheriri-Hallett who took the first round unanimously, who progresses through to the round of 16 on a 4-1 verdict in his favor. An intriguing contest to observe here at the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Center, and it's Toheriri-Hallett who goes through to the round of 16 to face off against the tournament number 5 seed. And that is the man from Kazakhstan, Sabirjan Akalikov. What a contest that promises to be between two tall athletic middleweights, as we take a look at some of the action from this counter-punching affair we have just witnessed here that sees Merven Clair eliminated.